Folks, it's the WC man. Quick reaction video. Redskins lose by a score of 19-20 to the Giants. Now I know what you're thinking. Oh man, the WC's just gonna blame Kirk Cousins. Oh my goodness, it's just gonna blame Kirk Cousins. Now I ain't gonna do that. Curtis had a really good season. I blame the fact that we had to go overseas and play a game over in London. For us not making the playoffs. A few other things, bad scheduling. It is what it is. But I mean, despite through all that, this team had the opportunity to win this game. They had the opportunity to make the playoffs. They didn't do it. It is what it is. I'm a Skins fan. I could talk about my team and how bad they are or how good they are. Or I could toe that line. The Skins are maybe one or two players away from being a real legit threat. I think that they're going to pay Kirk Cousins, as you see him with the "I threw a bad interception" face. This is something that hopefully Kirk can come back from. I'd expect for him to come back from this. I expect for them to pay this man, because like I said, this team is like maybe a running back, maybe maybe an offensive guard, and a cornerback away from being a legit threat in the NFC. I mean, year after year for a couple years straight. Is Kirk Cousins a franchise quarterback? Maybe, maybe not. But I think he's enough of a good enough quarterback to lead this team. And I think he's earned that right. As far as like the Giants go, I mean, yeah, y'all in the playoffs. The Cowboys, y'all in the playoffs. I mean, good luck to y'all, man. I mean, I think that the Giants got a better chance. But the Giants are missing, like, outside of OBJ, y'all missing, like, maybe one more receiver, man. Like, that guy, another guy that can make really big catches. Maybe all y'all need is OBJ. I mean, who do I know? But y'all, offensively, y'all didn't look good in this game at all. And y'all going into the playoffs flat. I mean, I barely squeaked by this Washington team. And this is one of the worst games of the year that I've seen the Skins play. One of the worst. Josh Norman. Let me speak about Josh Norman again. I've already done a video on Josh Norman. A diva. Cost us 3 points in this game with stupid personal foul penalties. Stupid. All right. Stupid stuff. This guy's got to grow up, man. I mean, he's got to grow up quick. Other than that, man, it's been a good season for the Skins. The tie really messed us up. But at the end of the day, man, this team had their destiny in their own hands. Now, let's talk about the NFC playoff picture real quick. Let me break this down for all y'all Cowboys fans out there, all right? Because there's a lot of Cowboys fans out there that understand what I'm trying to say, and then there's more Cowboys fans out there that just don't get it. Okay, I've never seen it in playoff history. Let's just say it like this: in playoff history, there's never been a rookie quarterback to lead a team to the Super Bowl and actually win it. All right, if it's ever happened, leave the link down below. I love to see it on my screen. It's never happened, and it's not going to happen this year. All right, so y'all better get Romo ready because y'all going to need him. All right, and as a matter of fact, Romo didn't look bad today against Philadelphia. It looked pretty good today against Philadelphia, so that's encouraging. So, like I said, y'all gonna need Romo, man, for what it's worth. And people take me saying that y'all need Romo like that's disrespect. No, I'm saying that because this guy has the playoff experience. Whether it be good or bad, he has the experience. And you'd be like, Prescott doesn't have the experience, but how's he going to get it if if he's never been in a game? Okay, all right, granted, but I hear Cowboys fans talk about Super Bowl. No, not going to happen this year. I think that Atlanta's more closer to the Super Bowl than you guys are. I think that Seattle's more closer to the Super Bowl than you guys are, but Seattle's not the same team that they were a couple years ago with that defense. So Seattle's just kind of there. I think that the Giants can beat Seattle if y'all had to play them, and a lot of that is still to be determined because the playoff seeds and stuff hasn't been. Um, if I can get my camera right, my bad. If playoff seeds haven't been determined yet, so there's a lot to be determined. Um, I mean, at the end of the day, man, the NFC just looks kind of, from my perspective, it looked like it's going to be going through Atlanta. I think that Atlanta's the hottest team going into the playoffs right now. Their defense is suspect, but from A to Z, they look like they can blow anybody out. Look like they can run with anybody. Atlanta's a threat to get to the Super Bowl. And then on the AFC side, I was going to say the Raiders, but that's until Derek Carr got hurt. So for the most part, it looks like the Patriots game, man. Looks like old cheetah Tom Brady, old wet ball throwing Tom Brady, old deflatable ball Tom Brady, Nerf ball throwing Tom Brady. The championship runs through New England, man. I mean, say what you want about Thomas Brady, the guy just knows how to win. Belichick's got a winning formula there, whether it's cheating or not. These guys are winning, and I think that the AFC just kind of goes through them, and they haven't been smoking people, they haven't been blowing people out. This is not the 2008 Patriots where they were smoking people. I mean, completely smoking people. This is like a laid back, do enough to win type of Patriots team, and they're doing enough to win. Now, I really like the Chiefs too. The Chiefs defense is probably the best in the league right now. But I don't really love Alex Smith and his ability to really score and carry this team, that Chiefs team, on his back. I don't think that he can do it. And hopefully he can prove me wrong, because I think that he's a very talented player. I'm not worried about the Dolphins. Houston's just kind of there. They've got their quarterback situation is in shambles. I can't take it seriously. Neither should you. Going back to the NFC, the Lions, the Packers tonight. That game is so meaningless now that the Skins have lost. So both teams are basically in the playoffs. They don't even have to run they don't even have to run their real starters out there. They can just kind of tank it. I'm not watching that Sunday night football game for obvious reasons. Because there's really nothing on the line besides the division. So they basically playing for a home playoff game. So you win the playoffs. I think it benefits to play on the road in the playoffs more than it does to play at home. That's just me, especially in the wild card round. I think it just kind of benefits you a little bit more. But my early pick to win the Super Bowl, but all things considered, I'd have to say the New England Patriots. Tom Brady just knows how to win. The Super Bowl matchup that I think is going to happen is going to be Patriots versus Falcons right now. I mean, the Falcons just, if their defense can last long enough and stand up long enough to withstand, a flurry by maybe the Cowboys or anything like that, if their defense can stand up long enough, that team is very, very dangerous. And like I said, I'm looking at Seattle, and I'm saying that defense is not the same defense that it was a couple years ago. They're just not. That's just kind of how I see it. So let me know how you guys feel about my Skins losing, the playoff picture. What's your opinion? Who do you think is going to be playing in the Super Bowl? Early playoff predictions. The Packers are sneaky too, but their defense is Their defense is sorry too, for real. Aaron Rodgers is catching fire at the right time. So they're another team. If not Atlanta from out of the NFC, the Packers right now. So let me know how you guys feel. It's the WC. Until next time, folks. Peace out.